Hey everyone, I am so excited to show this. This new utility I'm going to show pulls together a bunch of C64 OS technologies that I've been working on. So this is the Utilities utility. It reads in a list of installed utilities and lets you open one. First, the interface is built from the Object-Oriented Toolkit. There is a containing view for layout, there's a couple of buttons at the bottom, and there's a scroll view above them. The scroll view contains a runtime loaded and code relocated list class. And second, the list contents are using the runtime loaded and code relocated directory library. So this is then reading in the contents of the utilities directory into dynamically allocated memory. And then it uses my Quicksort 6502 implementation, as well as my case-insensitive natural sort comparator to sort the list. So the list reports to the scroll view how much content it has, so the scroll bar can be proportionally sized. The list view offloads the hit testing to its superclass, which is very cool, and then translates the clicked row into a selection index. This allows us to change selections. So now let's talk about this scroll bar. The scroll nub, as I mentioned, is proportionally sized, and we can click on the scroll buttons to scroll. We can also click and hold on these scroll buttons to scroll continuously, and it is pretty fast. But the scroll bar contains many other modern tricks. So we can click on the track to scroll in page size increments, and we can also click and hold on the track to scroll continuously in page size increments, which is really fast. There's another trick for quick navigation. You can hold the Commodore key and click on the arrows to quickly jump to the bottom or the top of the list. And the best part is that these features are automatically built into every scroll view. And I'm happy to show that I've implemented dragging the scroll nub. There we go. Isn't that cool? Now, even though the scroll nub itself moves in character-sized increments, the actual scrolling precision is to the pixel, allowing for much more fine control of the scroll. And of course, if you drag it rather quickly, you can see that it's really fast and responsive. So I'm quite happy about that. And of course, the rendering is live composited, so we can interact with the content below the utility, as before. We can move the utility. Menus are able to be ripped open above it. There's our hit testing working in a different place. And also, the rendering is happening even when the hit testing and the rendering is happening even when the window is partially off the screen. Or, this is kind of interesting, put it down off the bottom of the screen here, and there it is. And there is one more thing that I wanted to show. All utilities now support window shade. So we can hold the control key and click on the title bar to quickly fold a utility up into its title bar, just to get it out of the way. Isn't that cool? So clicking on the open button is still a bit buggy, so I'm going to leave it there for now, and thank you all for watching. I'm working on a blog post at c64os.com to talk about what it takes to build a utility like this that draws together these various technologies. So stay tuned.